Hello YouTube, all flight sim is back.
City Tower, Papa Hotel Delta Whiskey Romeo, request clearance CFR.
Just going to change channels. I'm on VATSIM at London City Airport. Well, as you can see, it is a bit jerky here. I think all the VATSIM traffic as well is not helping. Just pop back into the aircraft. I've already got the ATIS, picked that up on 136.35. Got information Papa QNH is 1027, expecting runway 9 departure. I haven't got my clearance yet, so I'm just going to call down into 11807. I'm using my Logitech radio panel to change the frequencies, but you can do that using your own Bendix King on the cockpit. So I'll just tune it back into 11807.
Great destination, the EGLC 1 hotel departure, initially 3,000 feet.
Also tuned into the frequency 117.50 to pick up the radio to take me up to Brookmans. I'll set the course of 329, that's here, so as soon as we've taken off we'll be turning 329 heading when that's in the centre. Climbing, I think it's 3,000 feet. Yeah, we need to be 3,000 feet. By distance 12 Brookmans Park. This is normally designed for civil aviation
Charlie
jets.
Tango Whiskey, contact line control on 129.420, bye-bye.
129.420, thank you, bye-bye.
London City, good afternoon of Golf Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey Echo.
With Papa request for clearance to Billund, aircraft PC12.
Typically everyone's standing up at the same time.
Hotel Bravo, Foxtrot Alpha Bravo, standby for clearance, address session trying to call me.
Good afternoon, this is Golf Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey Echo. I'd like to request IFR clearance to Manchester, please.
Hopefully Whiskey Echo, hello, airport animal, please.
Yeah, as Golf Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey Echo type Cessna Caravan, got information Papa QNH 1027, expecting 09 departure Brookmans 5 uniform.
Golf Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey Echo, your cleared destination Manchester. We have Bovington 5 uniform departure, initial climb 3000 squawk 3261.
Okay, clear to Manchester, initial climb 3000, squawk 3261, Golf Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey Echo, thank you. Okay, just tune into the
Global 811 ready for departure.
2,
Global 811 standby.
6 and 1.
Global 811 behind the company via Bravo line, wait 09 behind.
Right, taxi lights are
After
on,
departing traffic,
nav is on,
behind,
beacons
Global
already on because the
811.
engine started. Yeah, this is on, okay.
.com, you'll be number 2 in sequence for departure.
Selected heading on the course of 329, that's to pick up this radial up to Brookmans.
And Hotel Bravo Charlie Tango Whiskey calling me for clearance, second.
Okay, I'm going to climb about 500 feet a minute and I've got my altitude set at 3000 as a hold in the multi-panel. So next I'm going to call up the tower as soon as I can and request taxi clearance. So let's just get...
Hotel Bravo, Foxtrot Alpha Bravo.
So I'm over here.
Roger, standby.
Taxiing short of Bravo.
Hotel Bravo Foxtrot Alpha Bravo, you cleared your destination via Clinton, Charlie Lima, November 7 uniform departure. Initial climb 3000 feet, score 6243.
So I don't intend on climbing more than 8,000 feet.
7 uniform departure, initial climb 3000 feet.
And I'm flying VOR to VOR because I'm not ONAV equipped, so I'll be using the OBS stuff.
1027, call for taxi.
London City Golf Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey Echo ready to taxis.
Golf Charlie Whiskey Echo standby for taxi, break Global 811, clear to take off 09, surface wind 360 at 13 knots.
Clear for takeoff runway 09, Global 811.
And Delta Charlie Mike Whiskey Mike line up on 809.
Line up runway 09, Delta Charlie Whiskey Mike.
I don't know where the other aircraft is, can't see him.
Tower, November 8-4 Sierra Tango Alpha, whenever you're ready.
Connie's taken off. You see
From
the flames coming out of this
Alpha,
engines.
hello, confirm your requesting clearance.
You can see the black
Affirmative,
fumes
requesting
coming out of the
clearance to
aircraft as
Amsterdam,
well.
I have Papa.
Roger that. Just give me a second, I'll get back to you very shortly. I'll call you back very shortly.
Hopefully I can pick up taxi clearance. I can't see anything else moving at the moment. So
Global 811 contact land control on 129.420 bye.
I'm going to tune into
It's
129.42.
Global 811 contact London control on frequency 127.10 bye bye.
Runway heading, distance 1. I should be able to turn out. Let's take. Oh, there's the other aircraft. It's like a Beechcraft or something. So taxied up. So hopefully he'll give me
London control
Bravo.
127.1 global 811.
Still see smoke from that Connie. I've seen quite a few Connies recently. Actually, on the Across the Pond West event into Miami, there was a Connie following me in because of his lower speed.
Delta Charlie Mike Whiskey Mike, clear for takeoff 09 surface wind 0608
Because
Under 09, clear for
because the
takeoff.
lower speed, they were
Delta Charlie
vectoring
Whiskey
that
Mike.
Connie on a different approach, but they might do the same. I suppose London Control will vector this Connie away from quicker traffic, but most of the traffic on the ground here is all GA by the looks of it at the moment. So. Yeah, so the aircraft taking off. Hopefully I'll get my taxi clearance now. And let's have a quick look. Quite a bit of traffic look on the ground at London City. I've never seen so much traffic actually on the ground here.
1-365 Tango Foxtrot, you're taxing right?
City Towers has Golf Whiskey Echo. Can we taxi?
Affirm, we can taxi Bravo, call fully ready for departure.
Okay, up to Bravo, short 9, Golf Whiskey Echo, thank you. Okay.
And then one calling me for taxi, all clear in a second. You can call me now.
Papa Hotel Delta Whiskey Romeo, connect clearance VFR to Dalen Airport in the Netherlands.
Papa Hotel Delta Whiskey Romeo, hello to you. Let me just quickly get the clearance for you, Summer.
I'm not going to do a run up here because I don't think this Carenado is that realistic, to be honest. Alright, let's get the mixtures rich. Prop is rich. London City Golf Whiskey Echo, holding short runway 9 up Bravo, ready to go.
Go Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey Echo, code for takeoff 09 surface wind 0608 knots.
Clear to take off runway 9, Golf Whiskey Echo. Okay. Let's just check nothing's coming down. No.
London City Tower.
Go ahead.
It's the local authority building on the left.
Papa Romeo Kilo Foxtrot Echo City Tower, go ahead.
London City Tower, experimental pocket rocket, Papa Romeo, Kilo Foxtrot Echo, with information Quebec, request IFR to Luxembourg.
Kilo Foxtrot Echo, clear to Luxembourg via ECNIV 1 hotel departure. Initial ground 3000 Scott 6652.
Let's go. I've turned the volume down of the engine so I can
Clear
hear
via the
EGCC,
ECNI 1 Hotel, initial flying 3000, squawk 6652, Kilo Foxtrot Echo.
So that's 80
Kilo
coming
Foxtrot
up.
Echo recheck is request to break. Papa Hotel Delta Whiskey Romeo ready to copy VFR clearance.
Ready to copy VFR clearance, Papa Hotel
Fly the runway heading.
Delta Whiskey Romeo.
You're clear to leave zone 2 towards north, not above altitude 1500 VFR and Skok 6277.
request to leave, confirm to leave the zone to the east, lower than 1,500 feet, squawking 6277 Papa Hotel
So
Delta
sort of extra
Whiskey
scenery.
Delta Whiskey Romeo, it is to the north.
So can make a left turn and try and pick up
Okay,
that
confirm leaving the
329
zone
radio.
to the north, Papa Hotel Delta
Clear
Whiskey
to
Romeo.
3,000, so I need to hold.
Over Charlie Whiskey Mike, you can contact the land control on 119.770.
11977, was that Whiskey Echo, thanks.
iPhone 119.770.
11977, bye bye. Okay,
City Tower, Hotel Bravo.
right, just concentrating on picking up, just going to listen in for a few seconds, make sure it's clear. You can see that on the OBS dial, you can see the yellow course line's going to be centered. As soon as that's in the center, I can turn 329. Another 1,000 to go. Just going to put the heading on left altitude. I'm going to set 3,000 feet and heading. Can't hear anything on 1197, that's what he confirmed. So let's have a quick look. London Centre 77, that's why.
665.
London Centre Golf Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey Echo type Cessna Caravan, Brookman's 5 uniform, 2,500 for 3,000.
Golf Fox Charlie Whiskey Echo 1, good afternoon, squawk ident.
I've just flashed you Golf Whiskey Echo.
Golf Whiskey Echo, thank you very much, and you can climb now, flight level 140.
Flight level 140, Golf Foxtrot Whiskey Echo.
Golf Whiskey Echo, correction, sorry, I didn't see you filed level 80. You can climb now, flight level 80.
Okay, 80, thanks Golf Whiskey Echo. Okay, 80.
Easy one with you, flight level 13.
Turn a little bit to the right so I can pick up that radio a little bit
Charlie
quickly.
Mike Delta, turn left heading 080 degrees.
Left heading 080 degrees.
Increase the rate of climb up to 800 feet. So just keeping the eye on this OBS dial here. So we're now 3,000 feet. This is
London,
the...
right now, Cook Foxtrot, passing through flight level 181 for flight level 150 on the LOREG 3 Golf arrival.
Just on the left, this is
Right,
sort of
Echo Fox
Chigwell
London, good afternoon,
and
descending level
Epping Forest
130, when
area of
ready,
London.
speed 250 knots.
250, and can you repeat the altitude please for right now, Cook Fox?
Level 130.
130, right now, Cook Fox.
I'm going to continue this heading until I pick up that 329 radial. Just bringing back the prop controller a tiny touch.
Attacker 1 Tango Bravo 170, descending 150.
If you look at that OBS on the HSI,
Victor Charlie Papa 1 Tango Bravo London, good
see the
afternoon,
line
continue
coming
descend
in
level 130.
to the centre. As soon as that's centred, I can
Level
turn
130,
left 329 and head up
Charlie
to
Mike Delta
Brooklands.
heading to London 1271.
1271, Charlie Mike Delta.
You can see here I'm
Super
about
937 descend to flight level 80.
10.4 nautical miles from Brookman's Park. So I'm going to start turning left now. Now it's getting centred. And pick up that 329 radial.
London, hello, Star 1340 with you passing level 235, descending 160 inbound Tabor.
So pretty much I'm flying the OBS dial all the way to Manchester.
Sunstar 1340 London, good afternoon, continue descent to flight level 120.
Continue descent level 120, Star 1340.
Easy 1 London, good afternoon, continue climb flight level 170, O nav redirect dagger.
Wing shot there.
Super 937, contact Heathrow director 119725.
119.725, thank you, bye-bye, speed 937.
And Golf Whiskey Echo, can you stop your climb flight level, correction, altitude 6,000 feet for now?
6,000 feet, stop Golf Whiskey Echo.
Thank you.
London Delta Delta Charlie Mike Whiskey Mike with you 3,000 feet.
Delta Charlie Mike Whiskey Mike London, afternoon, you're with the run London, it's London on 129425.
They said stop at 560, so as a result of that, I'm
Global 811, contact London 127.1, bye-bye.
Transition here 6,000 anyway.
127,
so,
Global 811.
EV1, climb flight level 170.
Just turning right to get that OBS course heading in the centre.
Flight level 170, easy 1.
Ryanair 2 Echo Foxtrot, descend to flight level 80.
Okay, 1000
80,
to go.
Ryanair 2 Echo Fox.
Victor Charlie Papa 1 Tango Bravo, descend to flight level 90.
We have a problem with our instruments on board, so work with descent to the nearest airport.
Charlie Mike Delta, I'm too busy for that right now. Contact London 127.1 like I told you and tell him about your problem. Break Victor Charlie Papa 1 Tango Bravo, descend to flight level 90.
Descend flight level 90, Alpaca 1 Tango Bravo.
Golf Whiskey Echo, climb flight level 80.
Climb flight level 80, Golf Whiskey Echo.
Ryanair 2 Echo Foxtrot, report your speeds to SX 120625.
120.625 Ryanair 2 Echo Fox.
So
EV1, contact London
I'm
1271,
using
bye-bye.
the Cytec multi-panel to change the altitude, but you could set it so if you don't have that here. The autopilot system
London Hotel
is
Bravo
here,
Foxtrot Alpha Bravo 2400
and it's
Delta
controlled using
Hotel Bravo Foxtrot Alpha Bravo, London, good afternoon, Squawk Ident, fly heading 020 degrees.
these buttons here. So
heading 020 and Squawk Ident Hotel
I'll
Alpha
zoom
Bravo.
in for you. So a lot.
Under control, hello, November 9875, 3004.
Just going to turn right a touch more just to pick up
November
that course a bit
90875, London,
better.
good afternoon, fly heading
Yes, it's
290
controlled
degrees.
using excuse me,
Heading 290 degrees.
using this Bendix King.
Hotel
So
Alpha Bravo, climb to altitude 6,000 feet.
altitude and heading
Climbing
here,
6000 Hotel Alpha Bravo.
and you'll see
Sunstar 1340,
AP
descend to flight level 80.
is engaged, autopilot
Descent
with
level 80,
altitude
Star
and heading.
1340.
November
So,
90875, maintain
this
altitude
is the
4,000
radar
feet
with the
on
weather.
reaching.
Maintain 4000 on region November 9875.
And I still haven't picked up that centre line yet, so I showed
Running
just
control 12 into Lima Romeo, just departed Luton on the MAX
2.9
1
nautical
Charlie
miles to
departure
go
at
to
5,000 feet.
Brooklands.
Golf Lima Romeo, London, good afternoon. Break speed with 14 kilo, you're not inside of my airspace, continue with Unicom 1228.
Just turning onto that centre line directly to Brooklands now, as you can see.
Golf Lima Romeo, London, good afternoon. Squawk Ident, climb flight level. Correction, maintain 5,000, reaching turn left, heading 100 degrees.
Just going to reduce my rate
Squawk
of
Ident,
ascent
turn
to
left heading
500 feet
120 degrees, Golf
a
Lima Romeo.
minute.
Negative, left turn 100 degrees.
Do that by moving this down
100
button
degrees, Golf Lima Romeo.
if you don't have the multi-panel like I do. So we're now
Control,
about 1.5 nautical
November
miles south of
84,
Brooklands. From
Tango
there
Alpha,
we need to head up to
2,200 for 3,000.
Daventry.
November 84, Tango, Turkey Sierra, Tango Alpha,
frequency is
London, afternoon. Squawk Ident, fly
116.4.
heading 020 degrees.
So if you don't have
Ident,
Navigraph, you
020.
can use Sky Vector. Echo Golf, Lima Charlie for London
Golf
City.
Whiskey Echo, actually disregard. Break, Golf
Manchester,
Lima Romeo,
and then,
continue climb to altitude 6,000 feet.
You can put a route in here and you can see the
Climb
frequencies
6,000
you
feet,
need.
Golf
So
Bravo into Lima
116.4 is Daventry for me. That's next. So I'm going to tune that to 116.4.
Alpaca 1 Tango Bravo, contact SX 120625.
120625, Alpaca 1 Tango Bravo.
Alpaca, that's the flight sim to deck chap, I think. Here we are. So I'm retuning it to 116.4. As you can see, I'm just turning the course button until that's centered.
Hotel Alpha Bravo, turn right
That
heading
allows me
080
and then
degrees.
move the course, so the heading select onto that
Right,
heading. And
Hotel Alpha Bravo.
we've got the
Contour
arrow pointing forward, so
1340,
we
contact
know
Heathrow
that
director
Daventry's coming is
19725.
ahead of us. So when that diamond flicks to the other side, we know we're going away from the VL.
November 90875, climb to altitude 5,000 feet.
Climb altitude
So in the clouds now, which we're allowed to because we're flying
November
IFR.
84 Sierra Tango Alpha, climb to altitude 4,000 feet.
And I just need to set
4,000 feet, Tango Alpha.
the standard.
Golf India Lima Romeo, O nav return to Brain, climb now flight level 150.
So I've just tuned the QNH to
Flight level
29902,
190
which is 1013 in
Negative flight level
hectopascals.
150, O nav return to Brain.
Nav to Brain and climb to flight level 150, sorry about that, Golf Lima Romeo.
Golf Alpha Bravo, O nav redirect to Clacton.
Confirm Hotel Alpha Bravo, direct Clacton, huh?
Dark Clacton, Charlie Lima November.
So now 42 nautical miles south of
direct
Daventry.
Clacton, Hotel Alpha Bravo.
You can see here. It's better lighting here. No.
London, good evening, November 159 Bravo Charlie, Match 1 Charlie departure, passing altitude 2,500 feet.
The de-ices on, I can turn the taxis off.
November 159 Bravo Charlie, London, good afternoon, squawk ident, climb now, flight level 150.
And we've got another 200 feet, we'll get a level off at flight level 80, 8,000, which is 8,000 feet, but 80 means we stay on the standard QNH 1013 or flying the US 29902. So you see that course heading on the OBS is slightly moving to the right, so I'm just going to change the heading to follow it, keeping that, try and keep that course bar right in the centre. Going about 155 knots here, 135 knots, so I can see I need to zoom in a bit quicker, a bit closer, sorry. I don't think leaning this it's not like an A2A. Let's have a look. I don't think it makes any difference with the Carenado. It's just left Buckman's Park behind, not seeing much other traffic. By the time we get to Manchester, I'd imagine it's going to be a nighttime arrival. So
2.8 Sierra Echo India Hotel Delta.
About 150 knots.
November Tango Alpha, right turn 060 degrees.
Say again that heading?
Turn right heading 060 degrees.
060, Sierra Tango Alpha.
So yeah, I do enjoy the flight. I've got the Carenado Cessna C208 EX as well, which has the Garmin. Well, it sort of tries to simulate the Garmin 1000, but having flown a professional simulator with the G1000 in it, I can tell you it's not very good at all, rendition of it, but it will follow if you create a flight plan with SimBrief and you load the flight plan up here.
Golf Bravo into Lima Romeo, request to redirect
pick up the plan you've created. As long as you press the nav button,
Romeo, I'm currently unable to give you
it
that direction,
will follow the flight path for you. But it's not very realistic. The best I think the best Garmin 1000 simulated I've seen is in X-Plane 11 with the Cessna 172 S. I think that's got a. It's so good. It's not 100%, but it's so good. After a few hours testing it out, I was able to get into a professional Cessna 172S with a proper Garmin 1000 and everything else, and was able to, although it's a bit tricky, I was able to plan it and take off, put in the ILS and the SIDS and stars and everything else, so it's pretty good aircraft.
For November 9875.
November 9875, the Luton KH1027.
I'll probably do another video showing what the Cessna 208 EX is.
Unicom 128.
Wasn't for me, was it?
Alpha Bravo, climb flight level 110.
Climbing 110, Hotel Bravo, Foxtrot Alpha Bravo.
November 840 Tango Alpha, climb
I
flight
don't think that was for me, so I'm going to stay with it.
90.
You can see, looking at that course heading bar slightly to the right. So.
Golf Whiskey Echo, continue with Unicom 128.
Over to Unicom, Golf Whiskey Echo, thanks. See you next time, bye mate.
Bye-bye, break November 750, nav route.
And the sun's coming down, so at least you'll get to see what the night lighting on the Carenado 208's like. It's just quite a nice aircraft to fly, and it's certainly better than the default Cessna 208 you got in FSX. I have no idea what the rendition's like in X-Plane 11. I'd imagine the flight dynamics are much better, as is the case with most GA aircraft. I think the only thing that comes near it's the A2 aircraft in FSX or prepared. But still, if you've never tried, if you like flying GA aircraft, then I think X-Plane 11 is a must. Certainly better flight dynamics. But having said that, still enjoy flying this aircraft. Have a quick look around if you like. Just using chase plane just to have a walk around. Go to the back of the aircraft. You can see the frames have certainly improved now as a result of leaving London behind. So that's quite large things, aren't they? These sister caravans. Let's get down a touch. Look out this window. So if your PC can take it and you've got the hard drive capacity, certainly Orbex True Earth England is a must purchase, especially the sales. If you can get it in the sale, it's an absolute bargain for what you get. I fly mainly heavy jets, 747s, 777s, etc. And coming into London or wherever it might be in the UK, it's always nice having the Orbex scenery. So you can see the steps that go down towards the once the doors open. So it takes quite a bit of cargo, this aircraft. And let's have a quick look out at the sides. Seeing any other aircraft? Oh, yes, I am. There's another aircraft down here on VATSIM. I would imagine it's going to get quite busy, the traffic going into Manchester. Well, it's actually a Monday, bank holiday in England at the moment. Okay, let's head back onto the... let's just climb up a bit. And just walk up the aisle back to the cockpit. Getting a little bit bumpy. So you can see chase plane. It really does. It's quite an important purchase. I didn't get it until relatively recently, if I'm honest. I didn't think I needed it, but the extra immersion you get through turbulence and everything else, which is fully controllable. There's lots of videos on chase plane that you can see. I think it's worth getting. It's not just the different views you get. Quick look outside the right sides. We've got to get back into the cockpit, make sure we're on course. I can still see the centre line still on. I've also got a Logitech. I think it's got an FIP. All the dials. I've got 5 different dials. One for the HSI, one for the OBS, VSI for the vertical speed indication, and I've got others on altitude, etc. Let's get up. Let's get back into that cockpit. Yeah, the weather radar here is quite good as well. All right. Just going to turn the heading a couple of degrees back this way to the left to pick. You can see the course bar slightly going off to the left. We're now 13 nautical miles south east of Daventry. From there we head straight up to Trent. So see what sort of ATC's on at the moment. I would have thought I would have been handed over to London Centre, but maybe they are too low for that control. It's London Stansted. Alright, so I'm here and making good progress. Got a Ryanair aircraft 738 from Edinburgh into Luton at 3,000 feet. Is that? Well, it could have been 277 feet. So I would imagine it's either on the ground. So if I double click onto the onto here, incidentally, if you don't know how to get the map on this one, because I didn't know how to get it straight away, if you click on this default nav button here, it will take you straight to the map. Because I couldn't find. I mean, I'm not following this route. This was a backup route that was in Simbury. If it was a route that RNAV equipped aircraft could follow. I'm going VOR to VOR simply because I'm not RNAV equipped in this particular aircraft. She would be in the Cessna 208EX. So as you can see, Daventry DTY is coming up. I can flick. Can I flick to terrain on this one? I don't think I can. No. Anyway, you can see Daventry's coming up. We don't need this map because we're using the OBS dial here. Just turn back. Oops. Just turn right again. Get that centre bar back in, and we can see. I'm using my Logitech radio panel, which gives me all the frequencies and the DME and all that stuff. That shows me a close-up of this panel here. You can see we're 6.7 nautical miles. So a lot of people miss this, and they're wondering how they can work out the distances. But that's how you do it. Alright, let's turn back. Slightly coming off the course, 6 nautical miles south of Daventry, and then we'll be tuning into Trents. I've got Navigraph. You can see Daventry coming up. Excuse me, and then it will be turning right up towards Trent, which is 115.7. I'm going to get that frequency ready, 115.7 to flick over. If you haven't got Navigraph, as I said before, use Sky Vector. It's totally free. You can put your departure here, your destination here, and then you can move these around to wherever you want to go. If I wanted to go to Honolulu, I'd just move that there, let go, and it would give me it would put that in the plan. So you can see Trent's 115.7 here. From there we head towards Dane here. This is not an RNAV approach, thankfully, so I can fly using a radio from Trent or Manchester. I'll check the charts in a second. Just make sure I'm at the correct altitudes going in, and then hopefully Manchester tower or approach will be on VATSIM. Oh, take that eyes off that second. Just trying to improve the lighting a touch better, but it's not on them. So as you can see, I've just flicked to Trent VOR. I just need to turn the course now. That's that until we can get direct to. That's that button there. I'm using a multi-panel to change that, and then once we know which direction the VOR is, we can turn the heading to that arrow. And this gives you the distance here, which is 54 nautical miles. Okay, thank you. So just 44.5 nautical miles south. I was at southeast of Trent now.
Village traffic, Golf, Bravo November 0, Golf departing 09.
So it's still about 8,000 feet. I had to sort of had a few issues a few minutes ago where the engine kept cutting out despite having plenty of fuel. No warnings, and then also VATSIM dropped. I don't know what happened then, so I had to reload the aircrafts. I'm hoping it doesn't happen again, but there was a slight disruption there. So let's just check where we are. We're heading from Daventry, we're going direct to Trent, 1157. So let's just turn that course heading. So go direct to Trent. Slightly now, just turn the heading to the right a little bit. And 42 nautical miles now. So we're leveled off at 8,000 feet. We're on VATSIM. There's no London Centre. I left them behind earlier. There's no London North on at the moment, so got Active Sky Next as our weather engine for prepared, and version 4.5. Let's have a quick look. So a nice sunset. I'll go back for a look out the window. I think I think that's East Midlands down on the left here. So let's have a quick look. If I move back a touch, get a better view. Getting a bit bumpy, but yes, I'm pretty sure that is East Midlands Airport. We can confirm that in a second. Let's get back in that cockpit. If anyone else knows how to fly this properly, give me a few tips, let me know. But I just need to, I've just not had the time to spend with it, to be honest. Flying, I did a lot of flights with the Virgin Airlines, and although one of them does have the Cessna 208 in its hangar, it's not really, it's mainly tours rather than other cargo flights that you could do with it. It's a shame. Just going through the clouds now, 8,000 feet, so. So adding Active Sky Next to your simulator, it really does improve it massively. I'm using Tomato Shade, a friend of mine recommended it, and it really does transform your simulator. The performance of my PC can take. I've got a GeForce GTX 1080 Ti, had it about 2 years now, and I think 32 gig of RAM. I'll put the specs of the PCs if anyone wants to know what they are, but it's kind of 2 years old and it's still capable of running my simulator with lots of add-ons and payware aircraft. I've got Rex as well for extra detail on the as well as the Active Sky Next. So just under 35 nautical miles to go. If we just check the approach into Manchester, let's have a quick look first. Are they on? We've got Manchester approaches on. That's brilliant. So I've got 11875. They'll no doubt ping us and ask me to contact them shortly. Got Manchester grounds on as well. Let's pick up ATIS 121.975.
Degrees. Visibility 10. Kilometers or more, no cloud detected. Temperature +8. Dew point 2. QNH 1030. Threshold QFE 1021. Acknowledge a receipt of information, Papa. And advise aircraft type on first contact.
Okay, so I've got QNH 1030.
Manchester information, Papa.
Information, Papa.
Time 1820. Automatic. Runway in use.
Oh, down, is it?
And 23 right. Transition level, flight level 60. Surface wind 080. 5 knots varying between 050 and 130 degrees. Visibility 10. Kilometers or more, no cloud detected. Temperature +8. Dew point 2. QNH 1030. Threshold QFE 1021. Acknowledge a receipt of information, Papa. And advise aircraft type on first contact. Manchester information, Papa. Time 1820. Automatic. Runway in use 05 left and 23 right. Transition level, flight level 60. Surface wind 080.
She's got information, Pepper. It says runways in use 5 left and 23 right, so that's unusual. I've never had that before. So when Manchester approach, get on to us. We'll just double check which runway they want us to come in on. I don't like the lighting here. It's not good enough for me to see. Let's just zoom in a touch. Head down. I need better lights. Nav cabin, that's a bit better. That's much better. I can see what I'm doing now. So yeah, if you get to the charts and you're on VATSIM, just always try and get the ATIS if you can. Although even though you do get the ATIS, a lot of controllers miss it and just give the information anyway. But I suppose that's because they're used to so many people not getting it. So if we look at the approach now to Manchester, Echo Golf Charlie. We're on the Dane to Alpha, so you can see we're coming up to Trent, and then we'll be heading on the bearing 312 from Trent, a distance of 12.1 nautical miles. We'll know at Dane. And from there, we don't know what approach it's going to be yet. It's either 5 left or I can take the LS or I can take the VOR DME. I'll see what they prefer me to take. 23 nautical miles now, just south of Trent. Can't see any altitudes they want us at. Let's just have a quick look. Doesn't mention any altitudes there. Excuse me. Process or peeling your 3 minutes before holding for 32 hours for holding. Yeah, it just mentions flight level 200 about 25 nautical miles before Trent. Obviously this is for larger aircraft. Flight level 80 by Dane, which is fine. So that's we're going to carry on our altitude at flight level 80, stay at standard, and then just wait for our instructions on which approach they want us to come in on. So yeah, it's going to be a nighttime approach into Manchester. I'm not sure if there's, although ATC's on it, I'd expect it to be a little bit busier. Now we're just coming into Manchester space now, so 118570.
It's 5,000 feet, QNH 1030.
Tune in and just listen to what's going off.
QNH 1030 and 5,000, Answer line 106.
Manchester approach, good evening. Golf Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey Echo Cessna 208, we're information Papa, and 17 nautical miles south of Trent, Dane to Alpha.
Golf Whiskey Echo, you should be with London 133.7.
Okay, well, I'll speak to you in a bit then. 33.7.
Chester approach, sorry, commander with you, descending to flight level.
Excuse me. London Centre, Golf Whiskey Echo type Cessna Caravan, 8th flight level 80 and 16 south of Trent.
Right, Golf Whiskey Echo, Roger, have you just been handed off by London 1271?
I was handed off to Unicom after leaving London Centre earlier.
Right, he's got your tag, so give him a call 127.1.
127.1, thank you.
You're in as 1 Alpha Romeo, no speed restriction now, thanks for your help.
Just tuned in, just listen to what they've got to say first. No one's transmitting. London Centre, good evening. Golf Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey Echo type Cessna Caravan, flight level 80, 14 south of Trent.
Golf Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey Echo, London Control, hello.
Sorry about that. I was handed over to Unicom earlier, so I missed you.
Yeah, Golf Whiskey Echo. Yeah, that's fine. I'll be transferring you to the other London shortly. In fact, if you maintain flight level 80 and contact London now, frequency 133.7.
Okay, thanks. That maintain flight level 80 over to 337 Golf Whiskey Echo. Bye.
Janex 98 Uniform Tango, contact London Control, frequency 134.0.
London Centre Golf Whiskey Echo.
Golf Whiskey Echo, hello again, thanks. You can report your attention, please.
Yep, so it's type C208. I've got information from Papa at Manchester. We're just 11 nautical miles south of Trent. From Trent we're going up to Dane, and then the ATIS gave either 5 left or 23 right for Manchester, so.
Okay, copy Alpha, no worries. You can continue on present course. Information Quebec current, I'll hand you offshore.
Okay, information Quebec, continuing Golf Whiskey Echo, thanks. There we are, as you can see, it can be handed from pillar to post sometimes,
report final, runway 05.
It's quite normal when they're very busy. We're going to maintain 80 until we get to Dane, unless otherwise, if necessary, we can just do a hold. So we're familiar, it'd be a right turn. Distance 17 from Trent, and we'll be about 12 nautical miles from Trent. We'll make that right turn back on the 312 radial. So as soon as we get to Trent, we're just 8 nautical miles south now, we'll turn that 312 heading radial, and if necessary maintaining at 80 unless requested. Hold there. Doubt very much they'll hold us there in a caravan.
Right, 6 Whiskey Echo climb, flight level 240.
Flight level 240, and for runner 6 Whiskey Echo, could we actually get a little bit lower because we're only flying over to Dublin and we're slightly late for the flight?
Roger, which risk 220?
220, that works for us, thanks. Runner 6 Whiskey, sorry.
London 20, afternoon, Chinese Mobile 1 key, and 10,000.
So a lot of people aren't used to.
Easy 9001, contact London 1271, bye bye.
A lot of people are used to flying the Magenta or the PMDG aircraft or FS Labs, and a lot of them skip the GA side of.
Chinese 1 Yankee, hello, climb flight level 190.
So
190 or Chinese Mobile Yankee.
So if you get used to flying from VOR to VOR, it really does help. When you get into the larger aircraft, and all of a sudden, you have to.
Sorry, who's that called?
If you're having technical issues, then you can.
2 stations at once again. Speedbird 242, hello, continue.
Speedbird 242.
Just reach that course heading, so just turn the course until it's centered, and then turn the heading bug.
Golf Flight Foxtrot, clear to land, Durham 05, wind 020 degrees, 14 knots.
So just 4 nautical miles now from Trent, as you can see here. Actually, if you hover over it, if you can't see it, like you can see the mileage counting down there, like 3.6, 3.5.
Roger.
You can see the arrow here.
First, Golf Romeo via Delta, clear takeoff runway 09, wind 070 degrees, 13 knots.
You're approaching it, so you can see the bars coming away from the centre line, the wind's blowing us off, just turning right slightly. Just 3 nautical miles now, they'll be turning.
Target 71 Papa, hello, climb flight level, climb flight level 190, route direct to Honolulu.
I can imagine they'll be handing us off to Manchester. So I should start seeing the aircraft coming into Manchester soon. I think the flight simulator only picks up stuff 10 nautical miles from me though.
Golf Papa Kilo Tango Kilo holding it for 1.
Golf Papa Kilo Tango Kilo, hello, via the departing. Sorry, whatever it is.
So I can't really see much of Orbex True
EGCC, you can line up runway 09.
We start our descent, Orbex lights will kick in, and Start seeing the motorways and stuff going into Manchester. We're actually over Derbyshire now, so Staffordshire on the left and Derbyshire on the right.
11975, roger. Flight heading 280 degrees, and descend flight level 80.
Now until we start getting past Trent heading north towards Manchester. So, as you can see, that star's flicked back, so we need to turn.
Cosmo 37 Bravo, leaving my airspace, monitor Unicom, bye bye.
Also turning the course to 312 so we can follow that radial. I'm just going to turn slightly left of that, so I hope this centre bar will move back to the centre, and that will mean we're on the 312 radial.
Golf Whiskey Echo, contact Manchester radar 118575, good night.
118,575, good night, Golf Whiskey Echo.
Good evening, London, this is Ryder 64 Delta with you, descending to passing flight level 234.
Ryder 64 Delta, hello, descend flight level 100.
18575, that's it. So, as you can see, those lights have kicked in.
Underline 106 is established, 05 left.
Line 106, contact tower 118.625.
Dane is 17 from
118.625, roger.
And we're 3.5. Manchester approach, good evening, Golf Foxtrot Charlie Whiskey Echo type Cessna Caravan. I've got information, Papa, we just passed Trent at flight level 80.
Golf Whiskey Echo, roger, leave Dane heading 250 degrees.
Leave Dane 250 degrees, Golf Whiskey Echo.
Golf Whiskey Echo, you on a heading at the moment?
Flying the 312 radial out of Trent towards Dane.
Roger.
Okay.
Qatari 069, turn left heading 200 degrees, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1030.
Okay, so yeah, it was just checking to see if I knew exactly what I was doing, and as you can see, that's the 312 radio, so maintain 115.7. When we're at 17.5 nautical miles, you'll know you're at Dane. Like I said, we're not RNAV equipped. And once we get 17 nautical miles from Trent, he wants us to turn 250.
Qatari 069, I see you turning left there. Turn right turn heading 200 degrees.
So just
turn right heading 200 degrees, Qatari 069.
So we've got another 10 nautical miles on this heading.
QNH 1030. Qatari 069, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1030 for the third time.
QNH 1030, descending to flight level 5,000, Qatari 069.
Qatari 069, I need you to make a right turn, sir. Right turn heading 200 degrees.
Turning right heading 200 degrees.
As you can see, that course bar slightly out of the centre. Going to turn right a few more degrees. We're 9 nautical miles past Trent, so another 8 nautical miles will be turning 250 degrees. That'll be a left turn. So it looks like they're going to bring us in on 5 left. If that is the case, let's just get that approach ready. I've already got the airport here. 5 left. So I've got the frequency and stuff ready in case they want us to do the ILS. Centre bar's almost centred, so heading back to 312. The wind's obviously pushing us off. Let's just get the. I've got information Pepper. I can't remember the
Manchester
winds.
approach, good evening, this is Ryder 64 Delta, with you, descending to flight level 100, passing 130.
Ryder 64 Delta, roger, turn left heading 270 degrees.
So we're just going to keep ours at that distance from Trent, now 12 nautical miles. So we've got another 5
Golf
to
Whiskey
go.
Echo, turn left heading 260 degrees.
Left turn 260, Golf Whiskey Echo.
Ryder 64 Delta, expect vector 05 left.
Expecting 05 left, Ryder 64 Delta.
So we can ignore that.
Sorry, 069, turn right heading 230 degrees.
Turn right heading 230 degrees.
Got vectors now, so we don't have to worry about that distance anymore. So It's obviously because we're slightly slower than the other larger aircraft coming into Manchester. Hail vectors away, so we're not in the way of other aircraft coming into Manchester on the Dane to Alpha approach. Decent speed though, of 150 knots.
Golf Whiskey Echo, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1030.
Down to 4,000 feet, QNH 1030, Golf Whiskey Echo.
Ryanair 64 Delta, descend flight level 90 and turn left, heading 210 degrees.
Descending 9,000 feet and left.
Power back a touch. QNH is 1030.
Left turn heading 210 degrees.
Left 210 degrees.
I've only got inches, so I need to get a converter. 3042 is, I think it is, yeah. Let's double check. 3042, yeah. It's 1030. Yeah, the Logitech FIP I've got only shows in inches for the QNH, unfortunately, so I have to. Right, while we're waiting, let's have a quick look. Manchester approach, Golf Whiskey Echo. Okay, confirm, is it 5 left to the approach?
Golf Whiskey Echo 05 left.
Thanks, 5 left. Okay, so confirmed it's 5 left, 109.5052.
Golf Whiskey Echo, what's your aircraft type?
It's a Cessna 208 Cavan.
28, roger. Ryanair 64 Delta, turn right, heading 250 degrees.
250 degrees right,
What I'm doing now is just getting the approach for 5 left in. I've got 109.50 for the ALS. I'm just tuning the course to 052. Is it 52 or 53? It's 52. I'm not going to need minimum decision heights, I don't think. I'll make a note of 410. I don't think I set it here anyway on this particular aircraft. I don't want to set that. Incidentally, that's how you set the. If I'm using my panels, but you tune that into the QNH there.
Golf Whiskey Echo, what level? Stand by. Ryanair 64 Delta, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1030.
Probably take the 3,000 feet if I can.
Qatar 069, turn left heading 180 degrees.
And left heading 180 degrees, Qatar 069.
Golf Whiskey Echo, turn right heading 340 degrees. I'm going to try and get you on a visual approach for 05 right.
Right turn 340 for visual 5 right, so Golf Whiskey Echo. Yeah, he's obviously got a lot of traffic coming in. I just need to reduce that power, it's getting a little bit high. So if I can reduce my descent rate a little bit more, down to about 1,300 feet a minute. If it's 5 right, I need to change frequencies. 113, 113.55, and it's the same as 051 on the course. I'll put it at 52, so in case you go, I've left it the course setting at 052 between the two in case I go into 5 left. I've got the frequency 113.55.
Ryanair 64 Delta, stop descent altitude 5,000 feet.
And we're just about 11.5 nautical miles away from Manchester. So I should stop getting a
Qatar 069, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
Descend to altitude 3,000 feet. Qatar 069.
Golf Whiskey Echo, descend to altitude 2,500 feet.
2,500 feet, Golf Whiskey Echo.
Golf Whiskey Echo, the airfield is 8 miles to your 1 o'clock. Do you have the field in sight?
Negative, I'll let you know once in sight, Golf Whiskey Echo. Whiskey Echo in sight.
Golf Whiskey Echo has cleared the visual approach, runway 05 right. Report finals.
Cleared for visual 5 right, so I'll report once on final, Golf Whiskey Echo. Okay, still up at 4,700 feet. Bring the power down a touch. Landing lights are on. Taxis are on ready.
Qatar 069, speed 180 knots.
No, you have to be very careful. That airport in sight.
Qatari 069, turn left, heading 110 degrees, cleared ILS approach, 05 left.
Turn left, heading 110 degrees, cleared ILS 05 left. Sorry,
Ryanair 64 Delta, turn right, heading 330 degrees.
I'm sure that is Manchester.
Right, heading 330 degrees.
We're only 8 nautical miles from the VOR.
Ryanair 64 Delta, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Descending 4,000 feet, Ryanair 64 Delta.
So 113.55 the frequency for 5 right. I've set that on panel, and even though it doesn't show it here, that's probably COM2 setting. I don't know why it's not there, but I can see it on my panel.
Qatari 069, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
Can we see anything?
160 knots until 4 DME.
Ryanair 64 Delta, right turn heading 015, cleared ILS approach. Sorry, when established, localizer 05 left, descend with a glide path.
Right heading 015 degrees and...
So the VSO descending at 1,500 feet, which is 1,300 feet, so now we're leveling off at 2,500 feet. VSO will come to 0. Waiting for this bar to come to the centre.
Golf Whiskey Echo traffic is a Qatari 777 on the ILS 05 left. He's approximately approximately 6 miles to your 9 o'clock.
Okay, looking for traffic, Golf Whiskey Echo, thanks.
Golf Whiskey Echo, contact tower 118.625.
118.625 the tower, Golf Whiskey Echo, coming. Okay, 118.625, I think it was. 666.
Uniform Delta 05 left, you cleared takeoff, surface wind 0804 knots.
Right.
Takeoff 05 left,
I want to find, I want to get in the way of that 777. Manchester Tower, good evening, Golf Whiskey Echo type, Cessna Caravan 208, cleared for visual 5 right, showing 6 out.
Golf Whiskey Echo, roger that, runway 05 right, you are cleared to land. Caution, there is a Qatar aircraft just coming in to your left, it's a 777, I think they are on minimum approach speed.
Yeah, looking for traffic, I can't see it at the moment, but Golf Whiskey Echo cleared for visual 5 right, thanks.
Yeah, Golf Whiskey Echo, just to make you aware, they are on your 6, approximately 3 to 4 miles.
Okay, thanks for that. Okay, let's get those pappies into the
Tower,
whites.
with you on the ILS 05 right.
Qatari 069, traffic information, there is a Cessna 172 to your 12 o'clock on final for 05 right, currently indicating at 1,000 feet, report traffic in sight.
Traffic inside Qatari 069.
Qatari 069, with that runway 05 left, you are clear to land, surface wind 080, 4 knots. Break.
Wind copy, clear to land runway 05 left.
Qatari 069 to enter the runway. Qatari 069, go around, I say again, go around, acknowledge.
Going around Qatari 069.
Manchester Tower, good evening, Ryanair 64 Delta established.
There's a slight
Right,
bump there,
64 Delta, continue approach, surface wind 080, 4 knots.
See the lights coming up onto the
Wind on
ground.
board, continue approach, Ryanair 64 Delta.
Get a bit low. I don't know what happened there, an aircraft showed up on the runway for the Qatari to go around, but okay.
Hi, Castro 79, uniform B1. Africa form, we are ready for departure.
Okay.
Castro 79, uniform Lima, roger, standby coordinating.
Roger.
Look for this next taxiway.
Manchester Tower, hello, Carenado 540, maybe.
Flaps can come up.
Scandinavian 540, Manchester Tower, standby.
Right, where's this taxiway? So the taxi lights anyway.
Turkey 6376, request push and start up.
Probably way further down here.
6376 push and start is approved. If you can do face west on Lima for me, please.
Face west on Lima, Turkish 6376.
Golf Whiskey Echo, I'm just looking for the taxiway, still on 5 right.
Golf Whiskey Echo, roger that. Vacate left towards Victor Delta for me, can you please?
Left Victor Delta, Golf Whiskey Echo, thanks. I'll be going up to the GA area. Thanks.
Roger that. Are you happy with the romper?
A-firm, yeah.
Roger that. Golf Whiskey Echo, once vacated, taxi along Victor to hold Bravo Zulu 1.
Victor Bravo Zulu 1 for Golf Whiskey Echo, thanks.
Ryanair 64 Delta, runway 05 left, clear to land, service wind 0804 knots.
Right, so.
Clear to land, 05 left, Ryanair 64 Delta.
Got the taxi lights now.
Thomas Cook 79 Uniform Lima, are you visual with the Ryanair 737 on arrival?
Very careful not to go beyond the bars.
Yeah, we got him.
Thomas Cook 79 Uniform Lima, roger that, behind the arriving aircraft on final 05 left, line up and wait via Alpha Golf 1 behind.
Via Golf 1 behind landing Ryanair, line up 05 left behind, control 79 Uniform Lima.
Qatar 069, contact London North frequency 133.7. Correction, contact radar 118.57.
118.57,
Let's get the airport information.
Ryanair 7 Delta stand 53, request push and start.
I can go up to Victor and then hold.
Ryanair 7 Delta, push and start is approved, face west.
Push and start approved, face west, Ryanair 7 Delta.
Checking the charts there just to make sure I don't encroach.
Oh, hello, Carenado 540.
Runway incursion on 5 left.
1030, catch Alpha, clearance to press trip as well, we are A320.
Scandinavian 540 Manchester Tower, very good evening. You cleared to destination, Desert 1 Sierra departure, runway 05 left, squawk 6244.
Landing lights off, strobe.
Desert 1005 left, squawk 6244,
Strobe, I can't see it.
Scandinavian 540, reback deck.
There's a strobe switch. Strobe switch
Tower
is
Delta,
there.
Hotel Papa Romeo Zulu.
Golf Hotel Papa Romeo Zulu, Manchester Tower, pass your message.
Golf Hotel Papa Romeo Zulu is a Cessna 172 at Taton, no ATIS as of yet, request VFR circuits.
Golf Hotel Papa Romeo Zulu, stand by your number 2 for taxi for VFR.
Ryanair coming in, Bravo Zulu 1, so that's where I'm going to be holding, short 5 left.
Manchester Tower, hello, Skyways 806.
So, Romp A is where we're going to be parking.
Qatar 069, have I already handed you off to Manchester Radar 118.57?
Bravo, Alpha, and then Romp A.
Scandinavian 540 with the time 28, ready for press and start, 2H1030.
So after landing checks and flaps are up and landing lights, the strobes are off.
Ryanair 64 Delta, welcome to Manchester, left onto hotels, just caution there is a company aircraft pushing back, so left onto Golf 1 and stand 50.
Left on the hotel with attention on the Ryanair, which is during pushback operations, stand 50 for me, Ryanair 64 Delta.
British Airways aircraft on
Ryanair 64 Delta, can you just repeat last, it is very broken.
Left on hotel and stand 50 for me with attention on the Ryanair during pushback operations, Ryanair 64 Delta.
Hopefully.
Thomas Cook 79 in uniform, stand by.
Golf Whiskey Echo short 5 left at Bravo Zulu 1.
Golf Whiskey Echo via Bravo Zulu 1, cross runway 05 left once vacated, taxi to the romper via Bravo.
Okay, crossing 5 left now from Bravo 01, then up into Romp Alpha via Alpha Bravo Golf Whiskey Echo, thanks. So let's get that
Manchester Tower, hello, Skyways 806.
Skyways 806 Manchester Tower, passing message.
Okay.
Skyways 806, Q400, stand 1, negative 8S, looking for departure clearance for Aldergrove.
Skyways 806, clear to Aldergrove, Asmin 1 Sierra, 05 left, squawk 6011.
Let's make sure something coming.
Clear Aldergrove, Asmin 1 Sierra, 05 left, squawk 6011, Skyways 806.
Skyways 806, read back correct, break, Thomas Cook 79 uniform, Lima, runway 05 left, you clear takeoff, Citroen 0804 knots.
Clear takeoff 05 left,
is on the right
from Lima.
Manchester Tower, Golf Zulu X-ray, Romeo is just turning left base to 05 left.
Just make sure I haven't passed it.
Golf Zulu X-ray, Romeo, roger that. Are you coming in for a full stop or touch and go?
Yeah, it's on the right turn here.
We're looking to join the visual circuit, Golf Romeo.
Just put that light on so I can see something.
Golf X-ray, Romeo, roger that. Stand by.
Carenado 540, ready for press and start.
Carenado 540, push and start approved, face west.
Face west, Carenado 540.
Manchester Tower, good evening, Golf Papa Kilo Town, Kilo Cessna 182, A-Flood in sight. Requesting visual circuit.
Golf Papa Kilo Tango Kilos, roger that. Stand by for circuit clearance.
Well, there we're just going to park up here on the GA ramp, shutting the mixtures.
Golf Zulu X-ray, Romeo, are you visual with the field?
And let's turn the avionics switches off. Actually, before we do that, let's just turn them off.
Are you visual with the field?
Get rid of these. So, this is our route we took off in the sister Caravan. Took off runway 9 and turned left to try and pick up that radial 329 to Brookmans. Then we headed up towards Daventry, and then we continued up towards Trent, and from there we were headed up towards Dane, which is somewhere around here, but they were vectored off into 5 rights into Manchester. Hope you enjoyed that flight. If you haven't done so, please subscribe and leave us some comments and give me a thumbs up. See you on the next video. All flights in. Bye bye.